How are you folks doing? My name is Armando. It's today, well tomorrow actually, it's celebrated today. It's Veterans Day. Salute all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. So let's get started. This video is about Alexander Young, the legacy of Alexander Young. You know, if you don't tell the history of Hawaii, it's going to die. It's going to fade off, or younger people probably don't even know who he was. I remember the Alexander Young building growing up as a little boy, and I like to tell a story of it. So let's get started. Alexander Young was born in Blackburn, Scotland on December 14, 1833, and he was the son of Robert and Agnes Young. Showing a picture of him now, Alexander Young. He apprenticed in the mechanical engineering and machinist department when he was young. Now, one of his first jobs included sailing around the Horn in 1860 to Vancouver Island with a shipload of machinery and a contract to build and operate a large sawmill at Alberni. And he left Vancouver Island for the distant Sandwich Islands, arriving in Honolulu on February 5, 1865. He then formed a partnership with William Lydgate to operate a foundry, a machine shop at Hilo, Hawaii, continuing the business for 4 years. Moving to Honolulu, Young bought the interests of Thomas Hughes in the Honolulu Iron Works and continued in this business for 32 years. My brother actually worked for the Honolulu Iron Works for many years. On his retirement from the Iron Works, he invested in sugar plantation enterprises. That was a big thing back in the 1860s, especially with the Reciprocity Treaty under King Kalakaua. He then became president of Waiakea Mill Company. Now it's showing a picture of downtown Honolulu at that time. During the monarchy, he served in the House of Nobles. In 1889, and was a member of the Advisory Council under the Provisional Government and was a Minister of the Interior in President Dole's cabinet. With the new century, he started a new career when in 1900, he started construction of the Alexander Young Hotel, fronting Bishop Street and extending the full block between King and Hotel Streets in downtown Honolulu. I'm showing a picture now of the Alexander Young building. It was a big building, and I remember this building growing up as a little boy, because we used to go there. I think my doctor's offices were located there. We used to go there. And showing more pictures. The 192-room building was completed in 1903. In 1905, Young acquired the Moana Hotel, that's in Waikiki, the oldest hotel in Waikiki. And later the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, and that's not the one in Waikiki, but the old Royal Hawaiian in downtown Honolulu that was later in 1917 purchased for the Army and Navy YMCA. Honolulu businessman whose downtown hotel that bore his name helped him become known as the father of the hotel industry in Hawaii. And I'll show you more pictures of the Alexander Young Hotel on Bishop Street at that time. Now, extending a block in length and rising 6 stories in height, Alexander Young Building was the largest edifice in Honolulu. It dominated the cityscape and was a major landmark in the downtown area. At the time of its construction, it was the foremost hotel in the Pacific and one of the major hotels in America. I'm showing more pictures now of the Alexander Young Hotel. Now, it's 4 stories in height, 6 at the 2 ends, and built of gray granite. There was a roof garden, tent, where refreshments were served and concerts given. At either end of this roof garden is a dance pavilion. The only major addition to the building was a fifth story placed in the roof garden in 1955. I'm showing pictures of the roof garden. That part I don't remember. But I'm showing a picture of the interior of the Alexander Young building. The Young Hotel was used by the military in both World Wars. During the World War I, the U.S. Army used the second floor. During World War II, the military occupied most of the hotel. Other notable occupants of the hotel include the 1929 legislature, which maintained its offices there. Iolani Palace was refurbished. This is a more modern picture of the Alexander Young building. Now in 1964, the hotel was converted to stores and offices. That's when I remember it. The landmark on the National Register of Historic Places, Alexander Young building, was demolished in 1981. And I remember when they demolished that building. And now they have, in that same area, they have a lot of businesses, several buildings. I think it's like the 1001 Bishop, and they have the Mackay and Malka towers, and then they have a lot of businesses. I think American Savings Bank is there too, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of businesses. And about the same time, Young formed the Von Ham Young Company with his son-in-law Conrad Carl Von Ham and others. Automobile sales, textiles, wholesale sales, machinery, and a host of other businesses, and forerunner of the Hawaii Corporation. He also started Young Laundry, and that's still in business today, Young Laundry. Alexander Young died on July 2nd, 1910. I'm showing another picture of the hotel. Now that's the story of the Alexander Young Hotel building. Very, very important one. Story of the legacy that he left in Honolulu. Now, like I said, the Young Laundry is still in business today, and Von Ham Textiles. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Mahalo for watching, and ahui ho.